Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you for tuning in to my show today. Today is Thursday, August the 17th, 2023. Good afternoon to everybody, and thanks again for coming in. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like what you are hearing in this video today. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, thumbs up, please. Subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Go check out my other videos, shorts, Dollar Tree hauls, and walkthroughs. All right. Let me see who's in the thing real quick. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Hey, Brown Sweet, thank you for coming in, and welcome to people who watches this video in the replay. All right, guys, and I hope you guys are having a good work day today. I haven't started mine yet. That's why I came here to do this video before I go to the allergist and then go to work and stuff and drop my daughter off at her college and stuff and everything. I'll be having a full schedule, y'all. But anyway, I told y'all last night I took my daughter to the Drake concert. So I think I'm probably gonna put up a little footage on my shorts, YouTube shorts. I know I'm gonna get a copyright claim, but I may put up maybe one or two video, maybe one of that event, because I did have her. Well, she was going to record it anyway, but anyway, I asked her for the recordings and stuff so I could post it on my videos so people who are who like Drake can see it. I don't think the video footage is clear though, as it should be with that stinking ass iPhone. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't know why certain people do the things that they do, but I'm gonna ignore this phone call. Let me just do this. It's stupid. But anyway, hold on for a second. Let me just let this ring out real quick. And while I do that, let me put my bracelets on. Okay, I have to put my. Let me go put my earrings on too while we do this. But anyway, like I was saying, so while she went to the Drake concert, y'all, we ended up going to Pasadena, always somewhere different. My daughter be tricking me and having me driving places, and then because I don't be knowing, hey, Miss Marilyn, I don't be knowing where I be at all the time when I be at the LA vicinity. So this girl got me all up in Glendale, right? But anyway, I'm glad she did because it was a real nice area, and I was able to go to Shaq's restaurant. The shake was very good, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. And then they walked around down there a little bit because remember when I was telling you guys I had the allergy patches on my back? Well, anyway, I had a bad allergic reaction in one area of my back, and that thing started doing the weirdest stuff last night. So I didn't walk out there with them, but we did. They walked out there, which that area is really nice in Glendale. And then we ended up going to North Hollywood, and we also went to see the house where they did Freddy Krueger, and I actually got all that stuff on video, so I'm gonna put that up sometime today, hopefully. And we went, and I also got the Hollywood, North Hollywood. We didn't get out and walk because again, my shirt was messed up in the back on my back, and so I didn't get out and walk around or anything. But I did show you guys. I did get some footage, and then the next time I go there, though, I'm gonna do it out. I'm gonna walk down the street, and then go to the mall area, which is really nice. You can see the Hollywood sign from there. But I did end up going to Beverly Hills last night too. So I got a little of that footage, and I got Rodeo Drive. And Rodeo Drive is so pretty, especially at nighttime because they got it all, lit up and stuff and everything. But I'm gonna go there in the daytime though, so y'all can see it and go show you guys everything on Rodeo Drive and show y'all Mr. Child and just a lot of other stuff. I'll show you guys, trust me, and stuff. But I had a good night last night. I didn't get back home till basically 2 a.m. last night or 2:30, somewhere around that time and stuff. But we had a good time and stuff because North Hollywood is about almost 100 miles from us, and then Inglewood, where the concert was, it's about 80 some miles away from us. So yeah, but I still had a good time. And oh, you do? Okay, I had a good time. I love going to LA and its surrounding areas. I mean, it's just like you be in a whole nother. It's like when you actually go there, if you're not poor as hell, you feel like a star yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're poor as hell, you can't really do anything. And then it was one. Okay, I was around the corner from I don't even know. It was I don't even know what street I was on, Sunset Boulevard or um, somewhere around North Hollywood. I had turned the street. I turned on the next street. I'm like, what the heck is that moving in the middle of the street? You know how they be having like light poles on like a little piece of a sidewalk? I'm thinking like, what the heck is that? Girl, I'm not even gonna say. But anyway, like I said before, I'm not even gonna say, okay. But anyway, it was like a little piece of sidewalk there, right? And I'm thinking like, what the heck is this moving on the sidewalk? It's a damn man, y'all, a homeless man with a fucking like a blanket or whatever. It wasn't really a blanket, but it was something else. Putting it over him. If I wish I could have got that on footage, because I'm like, why are you sitting right here? I actually rolled my window down and asked them why he was sitting right there. You're gonna get hit. Okay, you know, these people here, some of these people here can't really drive. They be impatient. They be doing the most. They can easily hit that and hit him. There's a lot of crazy people down there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, okay? That walks up and down North Hollywood, walk of fame. It really is, okay? I mean, they be totally out of their minds, some of them and stuff. But and then we turned that corner right there. It was like a whole big hill of trash. And I guess the homeless people put there, because when we came back by there, I saw a homeless person trying to sweep it up. I was like, these people are crazy. And one thing about Cali, Southern California, Los Angeles area especially, you can be in a real nice area, then you go around the corner, it's still a nice area, but you got the homeless people, you know, doing the trash stuff. You know, I don't know why they don't keep their little areas clean. Some do, but a lot of them don't, because if I was like that, I would just keep my area clean and try to encourage everybody else. But, you know, I guess some are like completely nuts. They don't care. But I'll be scared that rats and stuff will be coming over there by my place, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. But this is a damn trip, y'all. And one day, if I feel like I can be safe, I am going to go to Skid Row in the daytime, like early in the daytime. I'm dressed normal too. No jewelry, no nothing. And I'm going to actually see if I can talk to two homeless people there and put it on video if they don't mind, because I don't really like showing them. But if they want to be on camera, I'll ask them. But I'm also get them some money. But I'm going to secretly do that. And I'm not going to show that. So don't think I am. And I'm going to secretly do that because, you know, when you give money down there, everybody else is going to run up to you. And they're going to want money too. And I ain't rich. If I was rich, though, I'll give as many of them that I could money, but I wouldn't go down there in person like that. I would do it a different type of way. Girl, I've been down there like 3 times already. I didn't get out the car though, you know, but I've been there 2 or 3 times already. So I don't know for sure, I may just do a homeless person that I see out in my area, because even though I live in this real nice area, some come out here because nobody's going to mess with them and things like that. And I have talked to a couple homeless people out here. I actually bought this one homeless dude groceries. I think that was last year when I went to the grocery store. He thought I was lying when I told him I was going to go to the store and buy him food to eat. And I asked him, what did he like? And how much should I get? And he was telling me he was going to feed the other people in the little place where they stay, like down by the little water or whatever the case is. And so I bought enough food for all of them to eat. I don't know how many days it was going to last, maybe a couple, but I did do that. But usually if I try to film anybody, I'll just, you know, ask them first. And if they want to be on YouTube, if they don't want to be on YouTube, I'm not filming them. And I'm never going to film myself buying them nothing or giving them money, because I don't like that. I don't like when YouTubers do that. And I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them don't like that anyway and don't want you to do it. I'm just going to talk to them if they don't mind. You know what I'm saying? If they don't mind, because I usually ask and stuff. But again, yesterday I had a good time. We had a good time, even with this back of mine, with that little because what had happened, y'all, is that I didn't know if you have allergic reaction, sometimes it can make it blister. That was the first thing. I have never heard of that before. And that's what happened to one area of my back. It did that. And so I ain't gonna tell you what happened after that. But anyway, I don't know why he didn't tell me. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know why they didn't put something on it, but you know, sometimes these doctors be out of their damn mind. You got to use common sense. Yourself, you have to use common sense yourself. That's what I'm trying to say, and I usually do. But yesterday, I was so much in a rush, I didn't think about what the blister would probably do and stuff and everything. But I got that all squared away and stuff, and they gave me some medicine anyway, and I put that on there and stuff like that. And that's it, y'all. That's it. But I did have a good time last night, yesterday. took so long to go there, but it was shorter. It still was a long trip back, but it was short term. It's always a little bit shorter when you go back. I don't know why, but going was definitely long. Okay, it was definitely long, but I did have a good time. I love going to LA. Like I said before, I'm gonna take you guys to the light thing that they have there. It's really pretty. I would have did it a couple of weeks ago, but it was too late. Can't be walking around LA too late. I mean, even though there's a lot of people, I still won't. Because people can tell when you're not from the area too. They can tell that definitely. Because like even I drove through Inglewood yesterday too because I wanted to see it in depth and stuff. And it was okay. I couldn't live there, but it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wouldn't mind going earlier and probably going in a couple of stores there and stuff. But I drove through it yesterday, and stuff, and so it was okay. And then but one question I do have, I don't understand. I don't care where you go. I don't understand why people, when they are like living in certain areas, okay, like some will call it the ghetto or a lower class area, or whatever you want to call it. I don't understand why everybody don't keep their yards and stuff clean, why they don't pick up trash, why they don't try to fix their houses up and make sure they put regular curtains up to the window, because curtains don't cost that much. It's not like back in the day when you would pay a whole lot of money for curtains. You can get curtains at damn Family Dollar. You can get it at Walmart. You can just put up sheer curtains and they don't really cost that much. And I just don't understand why people don't think about keeping their area up so the entire area will look right. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why they do that. And it'd be looking a hot ass mess. It really does. And you know what? The hood would not look like the hood if everybody took the time to keep their areas clean. All right? Hold on for a second, y'all. I got to get these clothes out this dryer because I don't like my clothes wrinkling up and stuff. It's just blankets, but I don't like my stuff being wrinkled. But yeah, I don't know why people don't take pride. I'm gonna fold this up in a second, but I don't know why people don't take pride in their curb appeal. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything good and put decent curtains up, even if the curtains are cheap. Just put some curtains up and clean up your yard and just take pride in where you live at. And then the hood wouldn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't look all tripped out and shit. But hold on one second, y'all. Let me get my clothes out and put them in the dryer. Because I can do 50,000 things at one time. Okay.
That's empty.
Hold on one more second and I'm going to get ready to finish doing the slide.
No, not
I don't have that long to go on this topic either because I have to get ready to go.
Master, go.
Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me start the dryer.
Survive. Hey, love.
Don't listen to everything, boys. I'm sitting there, God, it's right here.
This is what that shit watch.
Y'all got too many lights going in here. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get on with this topic. Okay, so today's topic, we are going to be talking about Porcha Woodruff, I think. How she was basically arrested in, what, 8 months pregnant and went through a lot of stuff from that entire situation and how they falsely arrested her. They actually use that face recognition thing, and right, they don't have any pride. You're right. Some do down there in those areas, and some don't. But I still think if everybody did their part, the hood would not look like the hood. The ghetto would not be looking like the ghetto. It would be clean there. It would be a nice place to live. Just like I don't think they should be breaking in each other's houses and shit. And if you're poor already, why would you go inside of another person's place and they're poor and steal? First of all, why are you stealing? Okay, go work for your shit. All right. Second, if you are going to steal, why are you stealing from the same people who are basically in the same position you are in? Why do that? And clean up your area. All right. And that goes for blacks and whites and Hispanics and whatever else. Y'all must need to keep y'all areas clean and make it look better than what it looks. You don't have to wait for the city to come in. Do what you need to do in your surrounding area, and the whole place would probably, everybody else would probably join in and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't look like it looked, because over there in Inglewood, like one part was, I don't know the name of the street. As soon as you go up the street, you're in Hollywood, right? When you get up there, it's like one step over, there's Hollywood. When you get in Hollywood, everything just look better. Okay. The houses, their yards, everything just look better. It's clean, everything. So it's something wrong with certain people. They need to start taking more pride in whatever they have and stop doing criminal activities to bring other people down. You know what I'm saying? In these areas. This is exactly why I can't live in some of these areas, because I'm not going to be dealing with that type of stuff. I never have. Even when I was single with children, I worked 2 and 3 jobs so they wouldn't live in the hood and they went to the best schools. I have always been this way. I never ever, even if I was a little poorer or something, I never acted like it. I always dressed pretty good, dressed them lame, but they was dressed good. Um, and I always lived in the best areas that I could afford to live in. And you know what I'm saying? And I kept my place up, kept my yard, my home always looked good on the inside and everything else. I don't understand why other people don't do the same thing, even if they do have to live in the ghetto. And then if you don't want to be in the ghetto, you have to do everything that you need to do within your power to not live in it. I have always asked myself, why do people relocate to different cities and states just to move to the ghetto? I don't know why they do that. When down there in Inglewood, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Some of those places are like $1,900 for 1 bedroom. Some of those places are $2,500. I told you guys before I paid $2,360 where I'm at. But of course, if you rent a place from here now, it's way more. But I'm just saying, they still got other apartments out here that's $2,300. Okay, so why would you be living in the hood if you don't have to? So I don't know. I don't understand all that. One day, I guess I'll ask somebody down there and see what they say, in a nice professional manner and stuff. But anyway, again, let me go ahead and finish this topic that I supposed to be talking about today. All right, which is Portia. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, she was 8 months pregnant when they arrested her. They came to her door or something, knocked on her door. I forgot what she said she was doing at home. And she said when she looked out the door or something, she saw the police. And, she probably was like, okay, they just want something basic. But what they wanted was to arrest her. And I think they sent in a female cop. I think it was a female cop who came there to arrest her. And she said she was shocked. 8 months pregnant. And they took her to jail and everything. And I'm going to go ahead and read the story. Then I'll tell you more about her, because I was actually looking at the videotape. And thank you to Brown Sweet for letting me know about her and stuff, because I didn't even hear about her case. So let me go ahead and read this. Let me do the copyright disclaimer first, yeah, guys. Okay. Okay, so copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer will be in the description area of this video. Actually, it's already there, and it will be in the comment section of this video once the video is done. And some of it is scrolling across my video like always. Okay, guys? All right, so let's go ahead and get this discussion on, because I don't have that much time. Okay, turn this down a little bit. So let me go ahead and give you the backstory according to this article, okay? Let me do that. And then I'll just, say my personal stuff and everything like that. Damn, every day. Let me see what this payment is due. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I got to check this. So tomorrow is the what? Okay, good. I got a couple of days. Damn. Every day I got something to pay, seems like. But anyway, it is every day. Every day. Every day. So, okay, so here we go right here. So this article is from the New York Times, okay? So anyway, Portia, oh my God. Wait, hold on. What? These people be charging for, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me just get another story. I am not getting ready to pay for no damn news article, okay? These people are crazy as hell, okay? News is free, all right? The newspaper isn't, but you know what I'm saying? You can get news free on your internet, okay? So why would you pay for it? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. Let me just get her story from another thing, because I'm not going to pay New York Times ass, okay? And that's on everything, and then I'm not paying for that. So look, y'all, sometimes we don't need to pay for certain things, okay? Stop letting these people take advantage of you, too. Damn, you can get free news off the internet. You don't have to pay for news articles, okay? Otherwise, go buy a newspaper. Okay, so I'm just going to go to NBC, because I don't got time for New York Times, stupid ass. All right? And that's on everything. Big and asses. Okay, let's see if they're going to have one up here, too. These people be charging for the news. Anyway, a Detroit woman sues city after being falsely arrested while pregnant due to facial recognition technology. Porcha Woodruff was getting her 2 children ready for school when police officers presented her with an arrest warrant alleging she robbed and carjacked somebody. Now, she said in her interview that I heard that she told she told the police, she asked the police, why would she be carjacking anybody with cars in her yard? And then plus she was 8 months pregnant at the time. Anyway, this is Portia right here. Let me show you. And I'm glad she is suing. She need to be suing. This is ridiculous. Okay. Porcha Woodruff, 32, was getting her two children ready for school on the morning of February the 16th when 6 police officers, y'all, showed up at her doorstep and handed her an arrest warrant, alleging that she robbed somebody and carjacked them, okay? Woodruff initially believed the officers were joking, given that she was pregnant and like very pregnant, okay? But she was arrested, y'all. Portia later discovered that she was implicated as a suspect through a photo lineup shown to the victim of the robbery and carjacking. Following an unreliable facial recognition match, court documents say. The robbery victim told police that on January 29th, he met a woman whom he had sexual intercourse with. At some point in the day, hold up. So he had sex with a pregnant woman. That's what he tried to say. But anyway, at some point in the day, they went to a BP gas station where the woman interacted with several individuals, according to the lawsuit. They then left. They then left her for another. They then left there for another location where the victim was robbed and carjacked at gunpoint by a man whom the woman had interacted with earlier at the BP gas station. The victim told police his phone was returned to the gas station 2 days later. What I don't understand, let me just stop this right here. Okay, so when he went to the store with this lady, the gas station, and she started talking to some guys at the gas station, this victim didn't think something was weird about that. And then clearly he must have listened to her tell him where they should go next in order for him to be robbed and carjacked at gunpoint. All because he was getting sex. Men, you got to do better. And that's on everything. Okay, anyway, the lawsuit filed Thursday in U.S. District Court for Eastern Michigan names Detective LaShanta Oliver, who was assigned to the case as a defendant. When Oliver learned that a woman had returned the victim's phone to the gas station, she ran a facial technology on the video, which identified her as Portia, the lawsuit alleges. Detective Oliver stated in detail in her report what she observed in the video footage, and there was no mention of the female suspect being pregnant, the lawsuit say. When a man was arrested driving the victim's car on February 2nd, Oliver failed to show him a picture of Portia, according to court documents. The victim was also shown a lineup of potential suspects and identified Portia as the woman he was with when he was robbed. Oliver used an 8-year-old picture of Portia in the lineup from an arrest in 2015, despite having access to her current driver's license, according to the lawsuit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to talk over them and at the same time trying to read. And then you wonder why I'm messing up because they keep on talking. I had to let them know that I'm doing a live and be quiet. Okay, so on the day Woodruff was arrested, Portia, she and her fiance urged officers to check the warrant to confirm whether the woman who committed the crime was pregnant, which they refused to do, the lawsuit alleges. Portia was charged with robbery and carjacking and released from the detention center at around 7 p.m. on a $100,000 personal bond. Her fiance took her to a medical center where she was diagnosed with a low heart rate due to dehydration and was told she was having contractions from stress related to the incident. On March the 6th, the Wayne County Prosecutor Office dropped the case for insufficient evidence, according to the lawsuit. In a statement Sunday, the prosecutor's office said the case was dismissed, which emphasizes that a judge made the final decision, not prosecutors. The prosecutor's office said the warrant that led to Portia's arrest was on solid ground. The warrant was appropriate based upon the facts, he said. The office said it was dismissed because the victim failed to appear during a preliminary hearing, which was intended to ensure there's sufficient evidence to prosecute. A victim's unwillingness to appear or testify, however, is not an automatic trigger for dismissal. Evidence can often still carry a case because the state can pick it up, and it's not clear if prosecutors in this case requested the dismissal. The office confirmed that facial recognition prompted police to include the plaintiff's photo in a six-pack or array of images of potential suspects in the warrant package. Detroit Police Chief James E. White said he reviewed the allegations in the lawsuit, which he said are very concerning. We are taking this matter very seriously, but we cannot comment further at this time due to the need for additional investigation, he said in a statement. We will provide further information once additional facts are obtained, and we will have a better understanding of the circumstances. Okay, so let's go back to the story, y'all. So Portia, who is 32, was arrested not by mistake, because they actually did it on purpose, but they used that facial recognition technology to make it valid, to have a valid reason to arrest her. And I think they said they used they also showed some pictures. I think that's what they said. Let me look at this again, because these people be talking in the background. Man. So I think they used some pictures. I think she must have been arrested before in the past. I don't know for sure. And they used some pictures of old pictures or something. Let me look at here and see what they say right here, y'all, because I don't forgot just that quick. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they said the police officer used 8-year-old pictures of Portia in the lineup from an arrest in 2015. So I guess back in 2015, she was arrested for whatever. So the female officer, used old pictures to show in a lineup as grounds for, I guess, arresting her. And I think they showed that to the victim. Yeah, it was shown to the victim because it says it right here. Okay. And Portia also said the day that they arrested her, because again, Portia was 8 months pregnant, and the girl who this dude slept with, and then she allegedly, robbed him and carjacked him. The victim did not mention that this lady was pregnant or anything. So when the police came out there to arrest Portia, you would have thought that they would have looked at that. The fact that she, was 8 months pregnant. She was big as ever. And good and well, if she just carjacked and had sex with somebody and all this other stuff, I'm sure the guy would have mentioned that he slept with a pregnant woman. But why would he want to sleep with a pregnant woman anyway? That's weird. And then they said on the day of arrest, Portia and her fiance urged the officers to check the warrant to confirm if the woman who committed the actual crimes was pregnant, and the officer would not do it. She just went on and arrested her anyway. You know what I'm saying? Based on that facial recognition and what the suspect said based on some 8-year-old photos, you know. Um, and then you would think he would know how she looked in detail because he had sex with the lady. Why would he know what the lady he had sex with looked like in detail? So anyway, when I was watching her interview, she was telling everybody how while she was in jail, she was trying to keep her composure. She was trying to stay calm and all of that. She said she kept on checking her pulse rate because, I think she has like a nursing background or something like that, or medical background. So she knew to check her pulse rate all the time and all that, to make sure the baby is okay and everything. And she said the food there was nasty, but I'm thinking she still ate that food. I remember her saying that. Um, and she was in a holding cell or whatever the case is, that wasn't comfortable. I think she said she stood up for a couple of hours and then she sat down as well. And I don't know if she drank a lot of fluids or not there, because when she was released, she said that she suffered from dehydration and her and the baby's pulse rate was low. Okay. So being locked up in a detention center for all those hours, and it caused a lot of stress on her. Okay. And it definitely caused stress on the baby as well. But what I don't understand is why come the police officer did not listen to her when she was telling them, when she was asking her, if the person who carjacked the man, if that person was pregnant. I don't understand why this officer didn't look at her stomach. I know she saw her stomach and then look at the report to find that information out. She just immediately just went on and arrested this lady and put her in jail for all those hours. And then another thing too, they must have known that they messed up because they dismissed the entire case. And like somebody said in this article, normally the state picks it up. So let me show you this video right here of this. This is used for, I don't want to play the whole 12-minute video. Let me see if I can find a shorter one. Let's see. I'll play just a little of it. Let me see. Maybe I can go to TikTok. Let me get it off of TikTok. I'd rather get it off of TikTok because you usually don't get no copyright claims or anything when you use TikTok and stuff. But this is used just for, let me turn this down, informational purposes and to give comments and to react on. Okay. So let me go ahead and get that video instead to see, because it would be better if I do it like that. Porcha, what was her name? I forgot the lady's name. Porcha Woodruff. Okay, let's see what they got on here, because I'll let you see it right here. So this is her speaking. So I'm gonna let you guys see this TikTok video. Okay, guys? Hold on for a second. Let me turn the volume back up.
Give me any information. She just wanted me to step outside so that I could be arrested. So I continued to ask. Another police officer stepped up and interjected. He did say that I had a warrant for my arrest for carjacking. In the midst of the conversation, I opened up my door a little bit wider so she could see, so that they could see, I was 8 months pregnant. And I also pointed to my cars that were in the driveway at the time. I'm like, I'm 8 months pregnant and, I have a car right there. Why would I carjack anyone? And no one was listening to me. No one would listen to me. No one would take what I was saying seriously. It was as if I was already a suspect, so with that being said, that was a traumatizing experience. It still is. My kids are afraid. I'm afraid. The police get beside me or behind me. I go in a panic mode instantly. My children go in a panic mode instantly. My kids thought I would have been shot. They seen police officers on my doorstep, guns on their hips. I thought it was a joke. So I asked, I said, warrant for what? What is the warrant for? She hesitated. She procrastinated. She didn't want to, give me any information. She just wanted me to step outside so that I could be arrested. So I continued to ask. Another police officer stepped up interjected. He did say that I had a warrant for my arrest for carjacking. In the midst of the conversation, I opened up my door a little bit wider so she could see, so that they could see, I was 8 months pregnant. And I also pointed to my cars that were in the driveway.
Okay, we're gonna stop there right there.
I'm like, I'm 8 months pregnant.
And the thing about it, it's like they did not even fucking care. Okay, she did not even care to look. She didn't care to look in her report to see if the person who was did the alleged carjacking was pregnant. They just assumed, because this lady had an arrest before, they just assumed that she's the one who did everything when they were completely wrong. Okay, and then like she said, it caused a lot of trauma to her other kids, as well as her baby that she was pregnant with. Okay, imagine you see your parents, your mom getting arrested at the home, and 1,000 police officers are out there with guns on them. And then you hear all these stories about Black people getting killed, by police officers, when they shouldn't be killed. You know what I'm saying? So these little kids was probably damn terrified. They probably was even crying. And then we talk about the facial recognition, right? She is the first lady who got arrested based on that false, it was a mistake. And then I think it's 3 other males who got arrested like that too. Okay, and they were also Black. They already know that facial recognition is not 100%, not 90% reliable. Okay, so why I'm just trying to figure out, why did they even just base everything off of that and some old ass pictures? Okay, and just because somebody did something before 8 years ago, it doesn't mean that this person did this crime now. Okay, and I bet you the woman that they arrested for real who did it, I bet you they look nothing alike. And I'm gonna have to look it up to see who actually carjacked this dude, if they ever found her, And then the dude should have known who he had sex with. What is wrong with some of these men? Hold on, y'all, I had to drink some water. What is wrong with some of these men? How can you have sex with a woman? Go to a gas station with a woman. She talks to 2 men out there. Y'all go somewhere else, and then your dumb ass get yourself carjacked and robbed. Okay, that's stupid. When the lady started talking to these 2 men outside, I would have left her ass out there. You already got the sex. Why are you still dealing with this lady? Okay, but even if you did do everything else with her, she carjacked you. You should know. You should have told the police too that this lady was not pregnant. You that trifling that you would have sex with a pregnant woman that's 8 months pregnant, that stomach is sticking out that far? You should have known. You should have stressed that to the police, that this person was not pregnant and things like that. And then you looked at they show you some old ass pictures. He knows good and damn well that wasn't the same lady. They probably don't even look nothing alike. Now I'm trying to figure out, I wonder who this man is. Is he Black, white, or what? Because that plays a whole role. It plays a role in everything as well. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Okay, so let me see what some of these comments are saying real quick, y'all. Let's see. Somebody said it's crazy because instead of using her current picture from her driver's license, or even wherever else she may have taken pictures at, that could be current, they use old ass pictures. And this is not the 6th person. I read that this is the 4th person that they did. This is the first female, but that has been done like this. The other 3 are males, and they are all Black. That's what I read. Okay. So let's see. That is crazy. And to think about, how did he overlook this entire story? Don't even make any sense, because 8 months pregnant, your stomach is sticking out like what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he did not include that in that police report to the people when he made it, to the police. So the police that arrested her just didn't give a damn. Okay. And just basically was using that old thing that all Blacks look alike, because I'm trying to figure out, how could you make that mistake? All right. Because for real, if she is pregnant, you can clearly see that 8 months. Okay, I'm pretty sure the dude didn't say he had sex with a pregnant woman. Okay, because that's trifling, like I said before. And then they looked at, oh, they showed this man these old ass photos. And I'm still trying to figure out why come he did not know that was the person. That wasn't the person. That's what I'm saying. Did he just pick out anybody? Because that's weird. Let's see. So what y'all got to say in the comments section if y'all still over here? This is crazy, man. They need to stop using that system like that though, because again, they have already made like 4, maybe even 5 or 6, according to some of these people in this article, mistakes, and they were all against blacks. So let's see. So listen to this one. Not this one. I initially, thought it was my daughter making a no, I want to hear the other one that I was just at. Let me see what this lady is saying about this.
8 months
just
pregnant,
listen.
Was wrongfully arrested due to facial recognition in Detroit and held in custody for 11 hours. Let's talk about it. This is Porcha Woodruff. As she was preparing breakfast for her 2 children in the morning, 6 police officers showed up at her door with an
Okay, like we just said, because she just cuts off and they go to the next video. 6 police officers came to her door, okay, with the arrest warrant. I'm still trying to figure out how did they not know that the person, the real suspect, was not pregnant. And then they went on and still arrested this lady who was clearly, visibly pregnant. How did that mistake happen? Or did they just basically
I thought it was a joke.
They just basically arrested whoever whoever, because that's what they just thought, because she had did a crime before. This is kind of weird to me. Let me see what else these other people said real quick.
traumatizing case.
Okay, let's see.
A black woman who
okay, 1 minute.
Vegan detox pills.
Okay, let's turn it out. Okay, let me take that out because they be having music in the background, all types of weird stuff. Let's look up this facial recognition real quick. Mistakes. Let's see. And I'm glad she does got that lawsuit going, because this is ridiculous, and I hope she wins a lot of money. I really do. Let me do the cons of this, because this is ridiculous, and definitely cons for African Americans. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Hold on for 1 second. I don't care about the pros. We want to look at the cons, because we already pretty much know what the pros are, okay? So, okay, so as they said, as with technology, let me make sure I read this right. There are drawbacks for using facial recognition, such as the violations of rights and personal freedoms that it presents, potential data theft, and the risk of, just basically doing something not correct. And like in her case, it just matched up the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I think like with black people, it's just, it makes a lot of mistakes for real. Okay. So let's see what they're saying right here. I don't want to hear about the rights. I'm trying to see what can it do. Let me go to another article, because they tell it, we already know it can infringe upon your rights. Let me see how it can mess up with black people, people of color. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on one second. I gotta type this in here real quick. I mean, like, it could be a positive, using this machine, but at the same time, with some people, it can be a lot of negatives. Okay, and especially if the person who is using this is not using current pictures or whatever they use. You know what I'm saying? And like they say here, it can be poor images. It could be the person who's using the machine as well. So let's see how they do this. Hold on. Let me do this right here so I can see this. Okay, let's see. Where's this article at right here? They be having stuff. Let's see. They have 3. Let's see. So those things really just analyze human faces and your facial expressions. So I guess they used her old pictures, okay, and then use the facial expression thing, right? I mean, excuse me, use the facial what do you call that damn thing, that the facial recognition machine or whatever, device or whatever it is, okay? And then if it's looking at how your face is formed and all this other stuff, and then they use the old pictures, that's where the mistake lies at. Okay, so they shouldn't have never used the old pictures. They should have used something more newer, like somebody said, a driver's license, a current one. Let's see. So they even look at the shape of your face and all that stuff, your nose size, all of that stuff. So to me, it's probably very easy for them to get that stuff confused. Much like when they be clocking your speed, on the freeway, on the streets and things like that, they make mistakes sometimes. They said Black people are over represented in the mugshot data used by face recognition. Let me see if I can get this whole entire story up, because every time I pull up something, it don't come all. Let me see if it comes up. So let me see. I don't know why the whole thing don't come. Let's see. So they said that they are concerned that police officers or enforcement officers use facial recognition based on biased mugshots. See, that's what she did. Mugshot data pools. Okay. And it can lead to criminalizing innocent people. Let's see what it's on. So they say they use prominent theories, including intersection theory, instrumentalization theory, and Alvarado's theories. And they actually analyze to review arguments that justify concern. They say they find that intersection theory is supported by empirical evidence that women of color are put at a greater disadvantage from technology bias. Okay, let's see what else they're talking about. Okay, let's go to another article, see what they're saying. They getting very technical on these little things when you talk about it, y'all. Hold on. So let's see. So let me just tell y'all what it is real quick, okay? So y'all can know exactly what it is. What time is it? Okay, I got to hurry up. So let's see. So, okay, facial recognition is just a way of identifying a human face through technology known as biometrics. Oftentimes, mapping facial features from a photograph or video and then comparing the information with a database of known faces to find a match, much like what your phone does, okay? Like, you know what? Like sometimes, okay, this is like your phone, because your phone actually does that, right? So like, like sometimes it'll show me like, okay, like I'll put a picture in my Google, right? And it'll say, let me show you all the pictures that are me. Some of these pictures are not even me, okay? Because they're using like the size of your face, the shape of your face, I guess how big your nose is or small, the size of your nose, your lips. They're using all of that, okay? So if somebody has similar bone structure and facial features, they can mistake that person for you. Just much like when you take a picture, it does the same thing. It does it with a lot of people, and especially, I guess, with people of color and stuff. And then if police are using it solely to make an arrest, that's where the problem comes in at. And then certainly if you're using old ass pictures like this police officer did, okay? and then you're going to make a bigger mistake. Okay. So yeah, they said, like I said, it's on your phone, on your cameras. Anyway, they said facial recognition is in everywhere. It's everywhere, and and they said that market is growing. It is expected to reach $16.74 billion by 2030. So let's see how it works. Okay, again, it uses biometrics, typically through AI, to identify human faces. It maps facial features, like I just said, from a photograph or video, and then compares this information with a database of known faces to find a match. Faces that are similar in sizes, shapes as yours. And that's why they can definitely make a mistake because of, and I see now they can definitely make a lot of mistakes with black people, okay? Because some black people do have similar facial features, okay? See, they're talking about right here, the eyes, nose, mouth, and all that stuff, okay? So, yeah, they can use it, but they shouldn't solely use this type of stuff to make, to see if somebody actually did a crime. They should use other things and not no old ass pictures. You need to use a current picture. When they knocked on this lady's door and they thought that this lady was the person who did the carjacking and the robbery, they should have asked to see her driver's license and everything, a current picture. And then, like I said, when she was pointing out to her stomach and making it known when she opened up the door, they should have seen that and knew that this person who allegedly did the carjacking and all this stuff, the suspect, the victim's description of the suspect that he gave without looking at those pictures, they should have looked at that because he did not say anything about anybody was pregnant. At least I don't guess, because they didn't say anything about that. Okay. They use facial recognitions in so many places. We know they use them at the airports. We know they're in your cell phones, in the school classrooms, on social media. Social media definitely use it, and at your business, okay? And on these computers. And marketers and advertisers use it as well, okay? So I'm going to tell you the pros of it, just to be fair. So you can fly safer because airports use facial recognition to identify criminals or potential threats. You can identify criminals with it. It can definitely identify suspects from photos or videos as long as they use it correctly. It can also be used to help find missing people, and it can keep your phone secure. However, the cons are mistaking identity. Relying on facial recognition alone can lead to making mistakes when you arrest somebody, okay? They say it also, you can make mistakes with older people because as you age, facial recognition becomes less true. You know what I'm saying? It does not give an accurate, you cannot use it for accuracy, okay? Also, racial and gender bias, okay? It's less effective in identifying people of color and women, and probably because a lot of us have similar features. Even though a lot of white people have similar features too. So, and it also can be tricked if you wear a mask, sunglasses, or even certain makeup. Just like, they use facial recognition with Uber, and you have to show your face. And a lot of times when I do that, I'll be looking different. So it'd be like, it's not the right person, or we can't see you, just weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And it can violate privacy, okay? Because if somebody taking your picture or whatever the case is, and you don't want them to, that's a violation. And it poses security risk. Your facial data can be collected and stored often without your permission. Hackers could access and steal that, your data. And there are potential ownership issues. You may have given up your own right to ownership over images of your face when you agree to it on social media, you know. So it's a lot of cons to it as well, okay? And it's certainly with law enforcement, especially with people of color, and older people too, And so that's why I just don't believe they should just use that solely, and they definitely should be using current pictures and your ID. If they come into your house, they should definitely be asking for your identification, your driver's license. And this police officer who used 8-year-old photos of her previous arrest, and then didn't even listen to her when she was telling them that she is pregnant and showing it, as well as seeing other cars in her daggone driveway. Okay, why would she be carjacking somebody? She got 50,000 cars in the driveway. Her boyfriend probably had his car there. You know what I'm saying? Why would you still think it was her? But you know why they still thought it was her? Because she did some crime, whatever she did before to have her picture taken. She did it, and they used that to say it's probably her. Okay, regardless if she had a big ass stomach because she's pregnant and the other lady wasn't. They didn't care. They just used the fact that she was black. She fitted the description. The facial recognition device said that it was her. The guy said it was her based on some old pictures, from a previous arrest and everything. So they based it all on that. And that's exactly why they have that lawsuit, because you cannot do that. First of all, they came there, created a lot of stress, a lot of unnecessary stress, scared the shit out of the kids. Definitely scared her, because she didn't know what they would do. I'm glad she, followed, directions and everything. Then they brought her outside, arrested her in front of all her neighbors, probably. That's embarrassing, and then the stress that it caused on her unborn child, and on her, and probably on her boyfriend, her kids, everything. Then spending 11 hours in a detention center jail. She said she had to stand up. Y'all didn't see that video. She stood up for some hours. Then she sat down for a few hours. She said that food was horrible. Obviously, they did not give her enough water or anything else because she was dehydrated, and it took them all of those hours to determine, to see that she really wasn't a person. They just overlooked the fact that she was pregnant. Because again, we don't see nothing in this article that says that the victim said that the suspect was pregnant. So what do you guys think about that? Let's see. Let's see. And we know them daggone things make mistakes, because I'm telling you, every time I do a picture, a lot of times I look different, and the damn thing will match my picture up and say, this is me. This is shades too, but don't even be me. This is why I don't know why people be online doxing people, either, because sometimes you don't even have the right people pictures. Okay, you certainly don't be having people real information all the time, because I'm gonna tell you another thing that be flawed is when you go look up criminal background, sometimes they mix other people's data up with yours. Okay, they do that too. That's why you cannot depend solely on these type of things. You actually got to do further research. And the police know good and damn well they should do this when they try to arrest somebody. But a lot of times they just probably want to hurry up, make their arrest, save the day, and be done with it. She was already a criminal before she probably did something now, not even looking at the fact that she pregnant. Hell, they probably thought maybe the other lady was pregnant. The man just didn't see it on them. Just weird shit. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? This lady at home, get her kids ready for school. I think that's what she was saying. And here's some cop come knocking at the damn door, talking about you carjacked and robbed somebody at 8 months pregnant. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure some people out there that have done that before, but I'm just saying. And then you use old ass pictures at that. So yes, they definitely need to look into all of this stuff, and just use fairer things, before they start arresting people and things like that, and make sure they look at everything. This cop, hopefully this lady will win this lawsuit, because I definitely think she needs to win it, because they definitely violated her rights, everything. They caused her and her unborn child, her kids, her fiance, stress that they did not need. The lady could have lost her baby. She was dehydrated. Her pulse rate, the baby's pulse rate, was very low when they went to the emergency room. She could have lost her child. And what if she would have lost her child? 11 hours in a police facility, in a detention center, and you are totally innocent. 11 hours. Why come they couldn't find this out in 2 hours? They probably did find it out. Shit, they was just trying to cover themselves. Because I can't believe they didn't know for sure. Because when you get arrested, they're gonna check your real ID, okay, your driver's license. So I can't believe they did not know within the first couple hours that they had the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? I think they was just trying to figure out what to do, and that's on everything. Then they just let her go, put her on $100,000 bond, and dismiss the case and everything. Our criminal justice system definitely needs to do better, especially when it comes to people of color, because there's a lot of unfair things that be done to people of color. And I'm not just talking about black people, I'm talking about anybody of color, okay? Um, let's see how many people have just ask Google, I'm not typing this. How many people have been falsely arrested based on facial recognition?
According to marketplace.org, so far, there are at least 5 known cases in which police use of facial recognition algorithms have led to mistaken identity arrests in the United States.
5 people, y'all, and I'm telling you, all of them are basically black and one woman. Okay? That is crazy. So let's see here. Before I get ready to get out of here, okay? So they said there are at least 5 known cases which police use facial recognition algorithms have led to mistaken identity arrests in the United States. All 5 were black people. Okay, they got all 5 were black men, but I read that it was basically, I thought they said 4, but maybe the 5th person is the woman. Okay. This is crazy. They said this system is far from perfect, even in ideal test conditions. And when police are using it, it's far from ideal. When police use this technology, they are feeding in all kinds of photos with different qualities. Photos from surveillance cameras or security cameras, where it may be shadowy. Someone's face might be partially obscured by a hat or sunglasses. All of those issues with poor photo quality lower the reliability of the result from the algorithm. In other words, there's a higher chance of a false match. Anyway, they say they know 5 cases around the country where black men were falsely arrested for crimes they had nothing to do with because police relied on incorrect matches by this technology. Okay, 5 people. One person is named Robert Williams. He lives in the Detroit area in Michigan. He was arrested in his front yard in front of his 2 very young daughters and his wife. Detroit police held him in jail for 30 hours, interrogating him for shoplifting that he had nothing to do with. In fact, he was driving home from work miles away outside the city at the time of this incident. Yet police took the face recognition results that incorrectly identify him, and they just relied on that to get an arrest warrant. Another person, no, that's okay. That's just that one person. Okay, I'm not going to go over every single the other 4 people. We already know the next person is that lady, Porcha Woodruff. So again, because photos changes, people, darker skinned people definitely can make a photo change. Okay, let's keep it real. Just like older people can. People have on hats, glasses. Like they said, you can be in a shadow. Just so many different things. And then some of these officers are using old pictures. And then again, even on your Google phone or whatever, when you do your they do the face recognition then, and you're using photos and stuff, and they tell you, here's all the pictures of you. Sometimes they have pictures of other people, so you can tell that that system is not reliable. And so why police use this to make arrests, I don't know. I don't know why they do this. And it's not shocking to find out that more people of color have been arrested wrongfully based on facial recognition. It's not shocking. But they do need to fix this situation, or at least stop using it solely and make sure that they use other information when they do issue an arrest warrant to make sure they have the right person. All right. So if I get an update on Portia, I'll let you guys know. I'll actually research it and see if I can get one, in a couple of days and everything. And then if I get one, or whenever I get it on her, I will let you guys know what happened regarding her lawsuit. Lawsuits can take a long time, right? They can take a long time. So like I said, whenever any updated information come in, I'll let you guys know. All right. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for listening to this live. I may try to come back tonight. I don't know for sure yet. But if I do, I have another little story for you guys about something. Excuse me, the bloopers today. Sometimes it'd be hard for me to talk a while because I don't know why I get camera shy all the time like that. I'm not even on the camera, but I still do it anyway. It's a big problem for me. But you have to excuse the bloopers or whatever the case is. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification to be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, and check out my other videos. I'm going to actually put this short up of Drake in concert, and I'm going to put up a video hopefully sometime today or tonight of LA, North Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and things like that. I got to look at the Beverly Hills window because it was kind of dark and stuff to see if you can actually see anything. But you definitely can see Rodeo Drive. All right, so check that video out when I put it up. I want to thank Brown Street in Maryland for coming in. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. I got to listen to this video again because if I mess this video up, I'm going to redo it. Okay, I always watch my videos, y'all, because my ass know I'll be doing some bloopers. And the surprising thing is that sometimes I think I be messing up. And I do, but you guys don't hear it. Okay, because when I listen back at my videos, I don't hear it either. So again, this is why I always talk about stuff dealing with the minds, because we as people sometimes makes really problems for ourselves the way we think. And I'm still working on that. And I notice when I start thinking that I'm gonna mess up, that's when I start messing up more. So we definitely need to figure out when we do things like this, how to correct it. And I'm working on that myself now because I do it all the time. Like even if I get up and do public speaking sometime, if I actually think about people listening to me or watching me, I'm telling you straight up, I start messing up. And I don't know why I do this, but it's just based on a lot of different factors. Actually, I do know why. And I just need to try to address that so I can do, be feeling more comfortable when I do lives. And I think I'm more comfortable at nighttime too than in the daytime. I don't know why. It's so weird. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm going to get better. Just put it like that. Because I think I can be a really good speaker if I just stop freaking out, and stuff. And it's a shame that I can still do it when I'm not actually being seen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Pre-recording videos is totally different from doing live. I think that I just basically feel like I be messing up all the time. And it just basically plays on my psyche. You know what I'm saying? And then so therefore when I'm reading and stuff, or even talking without reading at times, I'll still make bloopers. And then I'll be thinking, oh, damn, you're going to make another one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, that's why I always talk about stuff like this on my channel. And I also be telling myself things at the same time. It's good to talk to yourself, not talk to yourself like you're crazy, though, but talk to yourself. Like when you're doing these lives, certain things that I may say, I'm actually talking to myself as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So if you hear me doing any bloopers or anything, it's not because I can't read. It's because I just be tripping out. You know what I'm saying? I do this all the time, especially if I'm on camera. I even do it in my pre-recorded videos, but you guys don't see it all the time. Sometimes I leave them there, but sometimes I edit this stuff out. A couple times like in my hauls, like I did it this past haul, because I think I forgot what I said, but I said something that wasn't even correct. And then I corrected myself right on camera. I did leave that there because it's just stage fright. This is why I could not act and stuff or do any other type of stuff like that. But I'm getting better because I used to could even get up here and do no videos at all. Because like when I was in my house, I wanted to do a YouTube channel, but I was kind of like scared. And so I never did do it and stuff. And I wanted everybody to see my house because I had it decorated so pretty and stuff and everything. Not like this apartment is okay, but I be having a lot of shit everywhere, like decorations and shit. But in my house, I always decorate a little bit different and stuff because you got more space, more room and things like that, But I'll do it when I move to my next house or whatever the case is, because I won't be all super shy and shit like that and things like that. And I know y'all find that very hard to believe, but I am shy. All right, y'all just don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here because I have to go up here to this what do you call this place? The allergist, right? So he can go over my results with his. He better do a good job though. He gonna be cancer, and I'm gonna go back to my other allergist because I don't like the fact that he didn't tell me to put a cover over my back yesterday.
We
And
gotta
messed
go
up.
back there today?
Yeah, it messed up my damn shirt.
Oh, today?
Listen, I'm on a live. Okay, I'm on a live.
We're still watching.
Yeah, and then I said I was off of my live when you started talking. But yeah, so I'm going to go there in a minute. I got to be there in like 20 minutes, but the place is not far from me. And y'all know I'm sitting right here getting ready. I'm already ready, actually. So I'm getting ready to do that. And like I said, if I can, I'll come back later on if possible, because I am trying to make my little money for the day. So if I can come back, I will come back at 7:30. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good remaining day. Thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. Don't forget, if you want to show financial support to the channel, you can do that by making a cash app, $2 Shades Tube. And another thing too, y'all, talk too damn fast. Okay, this girl talks so fast. I can actually talk faster than what I'm doing. Even when I was in college, I used to get in trouble all the damn time when I got up there to do a public speaking, my public speaking class. Because like when I get scared, I start talking real fast. Like when I'm doing public speaking. And so I would do that doing a report or something. And my damn instructor, he would just be like, do it all the way back over again, okay? And your mouth is shaking and stuff. Y'all used to get in trouble all the damn time, okay? He'd be like, your mouth is shaking and shit. You shaking. Why do you get spazzed out like that? That's what he used to ask me and stuff. And then he was taping it and shit. Because, so we can go back and look at it and stuff. But I'm better because I used to be a hot ass mess. But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell notification. Good night, y'all. Have a good day. I'll see you guys later if possible. Peace out.